Hello chess friends, today I'm doing a review of a popular turn-based website called timeforchess.com. Um, timeforchess.com has been around for quite some time now, and you may also know it, or if you don't know it, it goes under the name of chessatwork.com and redhotpawn.com. Now I'll give you a quick, you're probably wondering why it has three different names, but if I go to chessatwork.com, you'll see that, the idea of chessatwork.com is the interface I think is supposed to look like something a bit nerdy and technical and not chess, so if you are playing it at work, it's easier to hide from your boss, but fundamentally, and also it means you could play chess at work. I mean, I don't know 100% whether that's true, but I just thought I'd give you a bit of trivia on that. Anyway, I quite like that's quite cool, and obviously Red Hot Pawn is a pretty cool name, but I just generally use this site as timeforchess.com as the URL I go to, so you can join up using all three. You're going to get the same interface and same features and services. It doesn't really matter. Anyway, so first of all, let's just explain what this is if you don't know. I mean, you've obviously got live chess where you can play real-time blitz bullet rapid chess online, where you're playing a game. Your opponent makes a move, you make a move back straight away. This is fundamentally, it's called turn-based chess, but it is, I suppose, a form of correspondence chess in a way, where you can make a move and you don't have to make a move for days. You can set your time controls to be, for example, 3 days per move, so you have a long time to consider your opponent's move and make the best reply back without any pressure. And a lot of people like this type of chess because it allows them the freedom to be able to play chess all the time, but without the pressure of having to be sat behind a computer at a point in time to play a game, which some people may not like doing or just don't have time to do. And I think this is a really good type of chess to play in a way. The only thing I'd say is that it is, again, all online chess is different to over the board chess, but this type of chess is you can use it in a way that will help you over the board chess if that's what you want to do, but it is a different type of beast again, and because the reality is in an over the board game, when you're playing a human being and you might have 3-hour time control for both of you, you're not going to have days to ponder your move, obviously, and it will take an hour over one combination or something like that. It's just not practical. So the only thing I found with this chess is after playing it for intensely, when I went back to play over the board, I was sitting and pondering moves for like 20 minutes at a time, and I had to snap myself out of it. So anyway, let's get on with this site. So I've joined up as a user. Now this site has recently undergone a nice makeover. Before it was looking a little bit tired, the interface, and it wasn't responsive. It didn't work very well on smartphones, tablets and netbooks. So this site works great now on all those devices. So if you want a online chess playing platform where you can play on your mobile and or tablet, and it's going to be there and is free. That's another thing I want to add. That timeforchess.com is free. You can use. You don't have to pay a single penny. If you want, I think you can have up to 6 games going at once, and I think there's a few differences, like you can't enter many tournaments, I think, unless you are a fully paid up member. But if you just want to play a couple of casual games and of turn-based chess where you don't want to pay any money, you just want to take it easy, then I would definitely recommend this site. So let's just look at a game, get into this. Here's a game I started with somebody called Nuts, and we're early into this game, and it's very simple interface. You just drag and drop a piece, and then submit your move. Now, just to give you an example, the time control we're playing is move timeout 3 days with a time bank of 7 days. So you can change this depending on what sort of time control you want to play. And what this means is that I've got 3 days to make a move, and if I don't make a move in 3 days, then I've got a 7-day cushion or time bank to make my move. If I don't make my move after those 7 days, then my opponent can claim the game and claim the win. So all in all, you could say I've got 10 days to make a move at the worst case. And even if I use my time bank up, which doesn't happen often, I've still got 3 days to make a move. So once your time bank's depleted, that's it. And I like this time control. You can play a 1-day timeout, which is pretty brutal. So no time bank and just a 1-day timeout, which means you've got to be online checking your game all the time. If you don't want that pressure of having to check your game constantly, then you need to play a longer move timeout and give yourself plenty of time back. Although, if you go too long, people lose interest, or you might struggle to get a game. I think you need to find the balance which suits you, but I like 3 and 7 really. Suits me fine. I don't want the funny thing is that you'll find as you get into this type of chess that you can it's supposed to be no pressure and play a game at your own pace, but as soon as you get, say, you've got 4 or 5 games going, and your time bank, if you've got a busy life like I guess most of us have, you will find your time bank suddenly starts depleting, and then you've created pressure for yourself to make these moves on all these games. And then you might be playing a really nice game with somebody, and then you'll just log on to think, I've only got a day left, I better just make a move and make it in 1 second, and you've blundered and just ruined a game you've been playing for 2 weeks that was really good. And that is what I want to come on to next. I see some people, they play 20-30 games at once, and I used to do this on various sites. Now I only play no more than 3 or 4 really, because I don't believe you're going to get the quality unless you just are. It's all down to personal preference, but realistically, I can't see that you can do many more than 5 and give it your real attention. You're just going to blunder, and you're going to there's nothing worse than ruining a turn-based game you've been playing for weeks when you just log on and blunder because you've put yourself under a bit of time pressure by playing too many games, and it's crept up on you. So I would recommend start with just play 3 or 4 games maximum and just get into it. So let's have a quick look at some of the features of the main features of this site. So obviously this is a chess interface. If I want to start a new game with somebody, I just click new game. Obviously I can choose the colour I want, whether it's rated or unrated, the timeout here, so I choose 3 with a 7-day time bank. And then you can start a new game here, but obviously I haven't got anybody to play at the moment. So the way I'm going to find an opponent is I'm going to go new game, open invites, and see if there's anybody in it. There isn't anybody in it except me, because I'm looking for somebody to come and play me. So when you're a new player on this site, you start off with your provisional rating, which is, you'll see it says P rating P 1200, and then I think after 5 rated games to get a initial rating, and then you'll see here the highest rating is not until I've played 20 games. It won't show my peak rating or my tournament entry rating. So what that does is to stop people from just coming in and trying to manipulate and get a high rating, or you know, you need to see where somebody's really at, and you'll know their sort of true-ish rating after 20 games more than you would after 5 games. So that's how we create a new game. What I really like about this site is that you can, when you've played a game, you can archive your game, and you can really organise your games. You could archive them into different types of opening if you're interested in your losses. You can analyse all sorts of things, so you can go back over them if you want. Obviously this shows you my games in progress, so I've got 3 in progress. I'm waiting for somebody to come along and play me and challenge me. And these guys here, you can click at a username and you can look at their profile and see who you're playing before you want to. Now this guy's obviously played a lot of games, 593, 1 lost, all pretty self-explanatory as you can see. You can send a message to a player, you can add them as a buddy, you can see their performance, you can see their forum posts, and that brings me on to another good feature. If you go to forums now, on here as a good chess forum, so you can see everybody's been posting chess related topics here, and if you've got any chess related questions, the people on the site I found are very helpful. Mr. Greenpawn34 is like the daddy. He is running the show from the sort of front end, and he's the sort of main man in the forum, and he does really good blog posts and very instructive and insightful articles that I think he puts a lot of time and effort in, and he's one of the best chess blogs on the internet, I would say, so hopefully his head won't get too big saying that. So yeah, generally very friendly, helpful forum here, and I've in the past posted on here and got information back, so you can keep up to date with all the chess things that are happening in the world and ask questions. So I definitely say it's worth if you just want to join to post on the forum. That in itself is helpful. There's a blitz feature on here, and if I had to say there's one slightly negative thing about this site, it's not the most glorious live blitz interface. Is it going to even load in my Firefox browser? It may not. It isn't going to load. It is going to load. Yeah, I'm going to be honest with you, and I'm watching a game here between two people. It's never filled me with wonder, this blitz interface. But this is a turn-based chess style, as I say. If you want to play proper hardcore blitz, then you need to go on a dedicated site for that. I play over the board chess, and I use Time for Chess as a good, it's a very good training tool actually for playing a deeper level of chess. So there are lots of other features, but I'm not going to go into those too deeply because this is really just a quick overview, and I want you to understand that this site is a great site for playing turn-based chess on. And I'm not paid by them, by the way. I'm just purely making this video just because to help anybody out there who's thinking of joining a site. I would definitely say this site is worth the membership fee if you pay. I used to be a member, paid up member. I just don't have the time to use all facility features of it, so that's the only reason I would not join this site. So this guy's just hit my bishop, so I'm going to move it back. Probably, in fact, let's move it back to h4. There we go, and that's it. And that's a great thing about it. It's so simple, so easy to use. You can analyse your game as well down here. You afterwards, and what I really like about this site as well, one other feature is that you can open an analysis board, and you can obviously just play around with the pieces and do whatever you want, and experiment, and that really should help your chess. But I don't tend to do that in a game because I want to use my brain as much as possible, and that's something I'll go into in another video. So all in all, great website. As a free member, you will be some adverts up here, but these guys have got to fund it. This is cost a lot of money and time to run a site like this, and it just cannot be run for free, so they have to make some revenue. And nothing wrong with a little advert up there, I think. And so Thanks very much, and please share this if you found it useful on YouTube or Twitter.